Om Janmadhyasya Yatonvayaditarata Charte Sovidnasvarat Tene Brahmaridaya Adikavaye Muyanti Yat Suraya Tejo Varimudam Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamna Sen Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi. In the third canto of Srimad Bhagavata Mahapurana, in the 20th chapter, describing the various creations of Brahma, strange. We met with stranger shlokas last two, that 48 and 49 told us that by being very worried, dejected, that he could not do fully the work given to him, he fell down by anger on himself also and spread his hands and legs. And in 48 we are told that anger and that frustration became serpents of three types. And then now in 49 we say that he felt he is blessed, yes, finished his work. So after those serpents came out, now with the remaining body, he feels he has done his part. He has done as much as he could have done. And then he, from that peaceful mind, he produced Manus. He thought, now Manus will continue my work, Manus will create further progeny. But when? After that snakes were born, he got a new body. Or that old body became free of that anger and frustration. It seems so that anger and frustration gave birth to snakes and then got finished. And so by the remaining body, he was feeling very happy that whatever he had to do, he has done. We read that 49, Sa Atmanam Manyamanah Kruta Krutyam Iva Atmabhu Tada Manun Sasarja Ante Manasa Loka Bhavanan. So that Brahma, Atmanam Kruta Krutyam Manyamana, that I have done what I had to do, thinking that I have done what I had to do. Atmabhu means Brahma, Sa Atmabhu, that Brahma felt that whatever I had to do, I have done it, I have finished it. Like that he felt. And then after that, Manasa, by his mind, which had become peaceful now. By that mind, Manasa, Manun Sasarja, he created Manus, plural. Lokabhavanan, that means those Manus will create further lokas, people, progeny, thinking that now these Manus will procreate further. I have done what I had to do. I had done what I had to do. Now, with that peaceful mind, he created Manus, and Manus will create further progeny. Loka Bhavanan Manun manasa sasarja. Ante, that means lastly. Lastly. Or yes. Ante means lastly. That lastly means now further he will not create. Whatever creation had to be done, by him that much he has done. Now Manus will further procreate. With this idea, he mentally created Manu. With that peaceful mind, tranquil mind, Kritya mind, where he had felt that whatever he had to do, he has done, he created Manu. Then 50, Tebhya so Atya Srijat Swiyam Puram Purush Swiyam Puram Purusham Atmavan Tan Drishtva Ye Pura Srishta Prashashansu Prajapatim Atmavan Sa, that strong-minded he, Brahma, that strong-minded Brahma gave Atya Srijat, that means he gave up. He gave up for them. Swiyam Puram Purusham, his own body, which was a man's body. So too, now different types of bodies he has produced. Now, man's body was his last body. And that he gave up to those Manu. Atmavan Saha, he with strong mind, Swiyam Purusham Puram, his own human body, Atya Srijat gave up for them, Tan Drishtva, seeing those Manus, Tan Manun Drishtva, Ye Pura Srishta, those who were created before. Who was created before? Sridhar suggests the Gandharva. No, it is not suggested by Sridhar, but to complete the meaning, all translators assume that Ye Pura Srishta, those who were created before. Now, who have to supply the meaning? Who were they? If we go to similarities with the Christian creation, they say he created many bodies and the angels were not satisfied. And when he lastly created man's body, then the angels said, nice. Now we can enter them. You have created a good body now. So, meaning is that man's body is the best body, perfect body. So they, whoever they may be, who were created before Prajapatim Prashashansu, they praised Prajapati. So whoever was created before, they praised Prajapati for that man's body creation. That he gave up his man's human body to those Manus, seeing that those who were created before praise Brahma. You have to assume who were they. The translators have proposed they were the Gandharvas. Because the work of Gandharvas is to praise, sing, maybe. Not known. Sridhar has not suggested anything there. He only says Tan means Manon. And that praise is given in Shloka 51. Aho etad jagat srashta sukrutam vatate krutam pratishtita kriya yasmin sakam annam adamahe. What is the praise? Oh, this world created is really nice. Etad jagat srashta jagat etad vatate sukrutam krutam. This you have done nicely. Really. Bata is only an expression. Oh, that this you have done nicely, that world created by you. Yasmin kriya pratishtita, because man only can do work. Because all the Vedic kriyas are established in these people. So understand, man's bhumi is karma bhumi, man's life is the best life, man's body is the best body. Yasmin sakam annam adamahe. Sakam annam. That means along with them, sakam. Sakam means along with. Now men will do yajna, men will have their own food. Along with them, we shall also get our food. That is what they praise. Those who were created before, none of them is able to get his own food. But when man's body, Manus were created, they said, this is very nice. They will have their own food and we shall also partake of that food. Adam, hey, we shall eat also with them that food. Now, eat their food. Sridhar suggests the results of karma we shall also get. Anyway. Pratishtita kriya yasmin, in which all the works are established. That means they can do homa, Vedic yajna. Sakamannam adamahe. And along with them, we shall also eat our food. Implied they will get their own food, that is not written, but along with them, we shall also get our food.
What is sakam?
Together with them. Sridhar has given that. Sakam means saha. Now, lastly, after creating Manus, tapasa vidyaya yukto yogena susamadina Rishir Hari Rishikesha. Rishi Hari Rishikesha Sasarja Abhimata Praja. So lastly, now he had his mind by purified by tapasya, having cultivated knowledge and concentration and full absorption, that Rishikesh Rishi, now Rishikesh Rishi is not Brahma, not Hari. Rishikesh Rishi is that Brahma himself. Adi Rishi Brahma ji. Rishin Praja Sasarja. Progeny called Rishis he created. Lastly, when he himself was have done austerities, gained knowledge, gained through concentration and full absorption, that Rishikesh Rishi means Brahma, Rishin Praja, progeny of the type of Rishis, Sasarja created. So Rishis are created lastly. After creating Manus, you see, we get this in the Gita clearly. Remember, Maharshaya Sapta Purve
Chatwari. Chatwari.
Chatwari Manavastatha Maharshaya Sapta Purve Chatwari Manavastatha Madbhava Manasa Jata Yesham Lokam Imam Praja. Imam Praja, the present progeny, is created by 7 Maharshis and 7 Rishis and 4 Manus, which have been created by my mind. That is told in the 3 shlokas. So Rishis also will help in this further creation. They have more power. They are created by that personality of Brahman, which had austerity and knowledge and concentration and full absorption. So these wealthy properties go into the progeny called rishis. So now last body was like that. So he has gone on changing bodies, giving up his bodies to the created beings. And after he has given all body, man body to Manu, then he has this body which has gained austerity, knowledge, concentration, and full absorption. By that body, Manus are told created by mind. He says by that body. Rishikesha, the sage Rishikesh means Brahma. Rishi Abhimata Praja Sasarjo.
Rishikesh generally means Hari, no?
Rishikesh. Now, up till now, Brahma is creating. Where from Hari will come to create? So, creation is continued by Brahma. And this is his last creation. And so he is called Rishikesh. Now, by derivation, Rishika can easily mean Brahma. What is Rishikesha? Harsha is the main word. Rishika means indriyas which bring pleasure to us. That is the meaning. Rishikanam Isha, one who controls the organs of all people and master of his own organs, that is called Rishikesha. So Rishikesha can easily apply to Brahma also. The master of his own organs, the master of the organs of all people is called Rishikesha. And that is the Rishi Rishikesha. Remember, Thakur called Jesus as Rishi Krishna. So Rishi Rishikesha means Brahma. That is what Sridhar has said. He said Rishikesha means Svabhashendriya's son, having his own indriyas under control. Rishi Brahma. Sridhar says Rishi is Brahma. Rishi in Praja, the progeny of the type of Rishis, Sasarja, created. So the strange creation is at the end. One more shloka is there in this chapter. Tebhyascha ekaikasha swasya dehasya ansham adadaja adadat ajaha. Aja. Here it is clearly mentioned, all this is by Brahma in this shloka. Aja is Brahma. Yat samadhi yogar hita tapo vidya virakti mat. Now, other tikakaras might have said something else. So many meanings come from the same words of Bhagavata. All this can apply to Hari. We don't know. But here, Tebya to those rishis or to all the creation up till now. Aja means Brahma. Aja is also the name of absolute reality. Ekaikasha to every one of them. What is the meaning? To every one of the rishis which he has created. Or from the beginning to every one of them who he has created. Ekaikasha samadhi yoga de samadhi yoga he
Riddhi. What is Riddhi?
samadhi yoga riddhi
Tapa.
Vidya virakti mat swasya dehasya ansham adadat. Here it is part, not the whole body. To each one of them, maybe rishis, to each one of them he gave a part by part of his body. Part by part of his body, those bodies had samadhi yoga, full concentration, riddhi, wealth, tapa, austerity, vidya, knowledge, shakti, power, not shakti, vidya, virakti mat, vairagya.
Renunciation.
Vairagya, dispassion. Renunciation is tyaga, sannyas. Renunciation is the action, giving up. Dispassion is the spirit. Two are different things. Vairagya always means dispassion. Tyaga equal to renunciation. Tyaga is the action, Vairagya is the spirit. Now, he had all these. Samadhi Yoga, Riddhi, Tapa, Vidya, Virakti. Mat means possessor of. Possessor of all these things. Swasya Dehasya, his body was the possessor of all these things. Amsham Adadat. Part by part he gave. It seems to the rishis, because these are the properties which rishis will have. So, there we come to the end of 20th chapter. So we are over with that strange creation. The last 2-3 shlokas, somehow we could find the meaning in the Gita. But otherwise, the whole thing was very strange. Now, Viduravacha means more questions. More questions in the 21st chapter. Swayambhuvasya cha manor vansha paramasammata kathatam bhagavan yatra maithunena adire praja. Vidur says, now tell me, Swayambhuva Manu, how he created, because in that progeny is created by regular sex activity. I want to know about the praja created by Swayambhu Manu. The praja there is created by regular man-woman sex activity. Maithunena praja edire. Edire increased prajani. Yatra in that type. Kathatam Bhagavan, please tell me, O revered sir, Paramasammata, the well-respected progeny. What Swayambhuva Manu will create through regular man-woman sex activity will be the highly respected progeny. Paramasammata praja. Swayambhuva Mano's Vangsha, the progeny of Swayambhuva Manu. So, Vidur also is enough with that strange creation. He wants now regular creation. Creation created regularly by couples through their sex activity. That means normal, regular creation. But he says that creation will be highly respected because it is created by Swayambhuva Manu. Okay? This is what Vidur has asked. Now, what was with Swayambhuva Manu? We'll get through 3-4 shlokas. Swayambhuva Manu had 2 sons called Priyavrata and Uttanupada. And then I'm only telling the gist. In 3rd shloka, he had a daughter Swami had a daughter called Devahuti that he will marry to Kardama Prajapati. Then in fourth shloka, he had two more daughters. Swami had two more daughters. One is called Akuti. That will be told in the fifth shloka. Swami had two more daughters. One name was Akuti, that he gave to Ruchi, Bhagavan Ruchi. And other daughter was Prasuti. That Prasuti daughter he gave to Daksha Prajapati. So through all these shlokas we understand Swayambhuva had two sons, one daughter and two other daughters. Now we go through those shlokas. Priyavrata Uttanapadau Sutau Swayambhuvasya Vai Yatha Dharmam Jugapatu Saptadvipavati Mahim. I want to know how Swayambhuva Manu's two sons, Priyavrata and Uttanapada, how both of them, this seven-islanded earth, how they ruled with virtuous rule, religious rule. That I want to know. He is not asking how they created, but implied meaning is that he had two sons, Priyavrata, Uttanapada, and I want to know how they ruled the seven-islanded earth through religious rule, virtuous rule, that I want to know. In the third shloka he says, Tasya vai duhita brahman devahuti iti vishruta patni prajapate rukta kardamasya toya anaga. He says, you sinless Maitreya have previously told me one thing. Ukta, you have already told me that he Anaga Brahman, O sinless Brahmin, Tasya means Swayambhuva Manus. Swayambhuva Manus, why definitely Duhita Devahuti iti Vishrutam, famous named Devahuti was his one daughter, Patni Prajapate Rukta Kardamasya, and that you have told me she was wife of Kardama Prajapati. Kardama is the name of a Prajapati. Toya, by you, Anaga O sinless, by you I have been told that Swayambhuva Manu had a daughter named famous named Devahuti, and that he had given to as wife, Patni. Kardamasya Prajapate Patni Ukta. You have told me she was the wife of Kardama Prajapati. So, one daughter. Tasyam savai mahayogi yuktayam yogalakshane sasarja katidha viryam tanme shushru shave. Now, both of them were very pure and yogi-like. Tasyam, in that Devahuti, Sa Mahayogi, that great yogi Kardama, Yoga Lakshana Yuktayam, Tasyam, She was also showing the signs of being a yogi. Katida Viryam Sasarja. How many times he impregnated her? How many types? Katidha. No, how many times? How many times Viryam Sasarja impregnated her with his semen? How many sons he got from her? That is the meaning. That may Shushru Shave, I am eager to listen to that. Whether, please tell me. Please tell me. I am eager to, because I am eager to listen to how many sons Kardama Prajapati, who was yogi, great yogi, and in his great yogi like wife, how many sons he created from her. I am interested in knowing that. Then fifth shloka. Ruchir yo Bhagavan Brahman Daksho va Brahmana Sutta Yatha Sasarja Bhutani Labdva Bharya cha Manavim. Here he has not given the names of the other two daughters, but Sridhar has suggested those names. And it is famous also, we know at least one of them. So, there were two people. One was Ruchi. Who he was, what he was is not told. One was Ruchi. And the other was Brahma's son Daksha. Daksha va Brahmana Sutta. Va here means and. And there was another who was Brahma's son called Daksha. One was Richi, one was another Daksha's son called Brahma's son called Daksha. They, Cha means both of them. Cha means both of them. Yatha Sasarja Bhutani. How they created beings. How they created beings. Labdha Bharyam cha Manavim. Having got wives who were Manu's daughters. Having got wives who were Manu's daughters, how Richi and Brahma's son Daksha, who was a Prajapati, how they created beings. That also you please tell me. So, these we have to collect from other sources. We know the senior most wife of Prajapati was called Prasuti, who was Manu's daughter. It is well known in everywhere in Shiva Leela and all that. Sati's mother, the name of that wife is Prasuti. Other wife's name, Sridhar suggests, is Akuti, who was also Swayambhu Manu's daughter, and she was married to Ruchi. Who was Ruchi? We are not told. Daksha Prajapati is Brahma's son. Both of them got Manu's daughters as wives. Manavi, Manu's daughters. Bharyam, Labdha, having got wives which were Manu's daughters. Yatha Bhutani Sasarja, how procreated people. That you tell me. That you tell me. Okay? So these five are Vidura's questions. Now Maitreya starts from Kardama. First he has told in the Third shloka, Devahuti, famous wife of Kardama Prajapati. So Maitreya starts replying from there. Maitreya Uvacha, sixth shloka, Praja Sruja iti Bhagavan Kardamo Brahmanodita Saraswatyam Tapastepe Sahasranam Samadasha. Bhagavata, oh, what we say? Hyperbolic language. So when Brahma told Brahmana Udita, when Brahma prompted Bhagavan Kardama to create Praja. Prajam Sruja iti Brahmana Udita Brahman Bhagavan Kardamo. Bhagavan Kardama, Bhagavan, revered Kardama, when Brahma prompted him, create Praja. Then what did he do? He went to the banks of Saraswati. Saraswatyam, near Saraswati, tapastepe, he did austerities. How much? 10,000 years. Dasha Sahasranam Sama. Sama is here, Samatsar. So when he was told create Praja, he went to Saraswati and did tapasya to be able to get the power to create. 10,000 years. Tata samadhiyuktena kriya yogena kardama samprapede harim bhaktya prapanna varadashusham. So he served Hari by that tapasya. Samadhiyuktena, by full, along with the full concentration, kriya yogena. That means practical worship, etc. By his concentrated mind and by his meditation and by practical worship, etc., he served samprapede Hari. He served Hari. So he did tapasya and became devoted to Hari first. Kardama. Harim clearly mentioned here, bhaktya, by devotion, by full concentration, by worship and other acts through his devotion, he Harim samprapede, he served Sri Hari. Now Hari, his adjective is given prapanna varada shucham. Prapanna, those who surrender to Hari. Varada, he becomes giver of moons. Ashusham means with best wishes or blessings, he gives those moons. So Hari, who with best wishes or blessings gives boons to those who are surrendered to him, that Hari he served through full concentration of the mind by practical actions like worship, etc., and with devotion, that Kardama Harim Samprapede, he served Sri Hari. So he did tapasya and then he served Sri Hari. Tavat prasanno Bhagavan Pushkaraksha Krute Yuge Darshayamasa Te Kshatta Shabdam Brahma Dadat Vapuhu. So, O Kshatta, O Vidura, then Pushkaraksha, Kamal Nayan Hari, Bhagavan, he became happy in Kruta Yuga. In Satya Yuga, these things happened. 10,000 years of tapasya. After that, Hari became pleased and he showed him his form, Darshayamasa, Dadat Vapu. He assumed a body and revealed it to him. What body? Shabdam Brahma. Now, what is this Shabdam Brahma? We do not know. Normally, Shabda Brahma is either the Vedas or Shabdam Brahma is the Nada Brahma. Which body he revealed to Kardama, we do not know. He says, Shabdaika Sridhar has given, Shabdaika Vedyam Yad Brahma. Shabdam Brahma. Sridhar has given because it is involved meaning. He says, Vedas can only reveal his body. That is Shabda Brahma. Shabda Brahma means only Vedas can reveal his body, that body. He revealed to Kardama. He revealed to Kardama that body which Vedas alone can reveal. That is Shabda Brahma. Assuming that body, he revealed it to Kardama.
Acha, how Vidur has become Shatta?
Are wrong that it is coming. Dasi Putra. Kshatta means Dasi Putra. And used not to disrespect. With respect, this is always used. You know that story. Dasi received Vyasa with great honor. And so a great son was born to her. That is why it is always referred as Dasi Putra. The other two wives were afraid. One became white, one became blind. But second time, third time, one of the wives did a trick. Instead of herself, she sent her maid servant. And that maid servant received Vyasa very kindly, lovingly. So Vyasa was pleased. And he said, a great son will be born to you. And that was Vidura. And so Vidura is repeatedly being referred here as Kyatta, Dasi Putra. Now, okay. So in Kruta Yuga, that is what is we call Satya Yuga, in that Hari became very pleased with that Kardama and revealed him that body which can be described only by the Vedas. Now here he described that body in 4 shlokas. Next 4 shlokas will describe that form of Hari which can be known only through the Vedas. We cannot read all the 4 now. Now there is an announcement. Tomorrow evening, Advaita Ashram has a special function. They have constructed a new building and that has to be inaugurated tomorrow evening. And so I will not be able to hold this class tomorrow evening. Morning class will go on tomorrow also. But in the afternoon, evening, they will have function to inaugurate the newly constructed building. So I will not be able to hold this class tomorrow. The next evening class will be on Saturday, the 3rd May. On 2nd May, Shankaracharya Jayanti is there. But it is there in the morning also. That is why I am not giving that reason. But on Shankaracharya Jayanti day, they are opening a new building in the evening. So, evening class I will not be able to take tomorrow. I shall take the next evening class on Saturday, the 3rd May. 2nd May, the morning class will go on, but not the evening class. And the 4 shlokas we read on Saturday. Om Janmadhyasya to mayaditarata charte chavidnaswarat tene brahmaridaya adikavaye muyanti yat suraya tejo varimridam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo vrishat damna svena sada nirastakvakam satyam param dhimai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanavastu.